Hi, everyone. I'm Rachel Chamness at Sound Waves Heal. And did you know that I have an Oracle deck in Kickstarter? I've had a very busy month and I probably haven't said enough about it on this channel, just a few little posts. But the truth is, I have this Kickstarter for a Manifest with Fae Elementals Oracle deck. And this Oracle deck is just something I've always wanted to do. I'm so excited about it. It is 44 elementals and their channeled messages. I'm going to share it with you right now so that you can see the digital version of it, since I don't have the physical version of it yet. So what I'm trying to do is raise the money for to print this deck. Whoops, here we go. And here's some of the cards. And I'm happy to give you guys a reading from this deck if you'd like today. Hi, Diane. Hi, Joanne. And also give a pick a card. So we can do a pick a card. So if you're watching on replay, we can do that too. So just a little bit about my Kickstarter. It's got about 7.5 hours left. And I think I'm about 55% there. So perhaps there'll be enough buzz today, or everyone's waiting for the last minute sometimes to take advantage of getting the very first deck. So pre-ordering the first deck, or taking advantage of some of my really good deals I have up there, which are things I don't normally do. And I think that you'll really love the deck. I think you'd really love to have it. And I think that it would be something that would be a great part of your Oracle deck collection. Would you like to see mine? Here's some of my, can you see all those decks up there? That's some of my collection. I have about 30 decks. And so what I really wanted to do was make sure that this deck did all the things that I think Oracle decks should do. So they're all Fae Beings, and some Fae Beings that you may not know, because since I work with them, I know all kinds. So this is the non-edited version of the deck here. So we have all kinds of different beings. Oh, that Selkie really wants to come. And the artist is Shannon Oliver. She's amazing. And these Fae Beings, they came forward with their channels and what they wanted. And then I realized that it was all about manifestation with Ascension. Of course it is, right? All right, well, do you want a card? Let's start with, hi, Joanne. Okay, let's give you a card. Did you just get this card like a few minutes ago on my Facebook group? Let's give you the full thing. I think you did. Okay, so finish. This is Marymount the Elf, and in the book, this is what's written. Well, this is the unedited version. There are many types of elves, but they are all healers and builders. All elves want to help humans to build the life we are craving. Call on them to help you with building your dreams, or for help with any part of the home, whether improving one, finding one, or paying for one. They are more serious than other Fae, and they are in charge of many Fae portals on Earth that lead to many realms, including the Fae realm. Yeah, you just got this card. So now you guys can see that my cards work. Yay! I did put some magic in them. Now, come on, you know I did. Okay, so Marymount's channeled messages. Time to finish an unfinished project or begin a project that has been delayed. The path is paved to finish this project in the now. Celebrate your success with each completed part to help you finish more in the future. This project will usher in more abundance and opportunities for you. I'm making myself a note. So I want to point out this part, Joanne, that what he's working on is supposed to be Merlin's staff, which I think is cute. Anyway, my artist, Shannon Oliver's from Drakong Art, and she is really amazing. I think the elementals really love her because she really took the description of the cards and made something beautiful. So I think they're all so cute. So, okay, what is your message then? So that's what the book says, but of course I made this so that you can use the book or you can not use the book. This is for beginners to advance. What does Marymount say? Like, as an advanced psychic, I can bring forth the elf himself to give you a message. So maybe I'll do that. Let's see. Aha. Okay. He says finishing. There's a project in which you feel will never be finished. Oh, I get it. So he's saying the project is something that feels like it has no end, that it's always growing and it's never finished. So they bring to mind some things that I do that are always growing, never finished, like the tag program, my monthly program. It's like we're always adding to it. It'll never be finished because there's so much to do, and it's always changing and doing all kinds of stuff to stay with the times and whatever people need and that sort of thing, right? So whatever it is about what you're thinking is that you are trying to wait for the perfect time to be finished or to bring it out to the world because you think, well, there's so much more to add on to it. And they're saying, no, you're ready now. You're ready now to do it. Now, I feel like this is a light working modality. Maybe it's something you wanted to add to your Reiki sessions or something like that you do, because it's something that they're saying you're ready now, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Of course, we're always going to be adding on to it, helping you with it and increasing it for you. And it will always be growing and changing, but you're not at any place where you need to wait any longer. So finish that start, basically. So it's like start it, finish that start. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Hi, Diane. You still there? Let's give you a message. Let's see. So you got Yeshuit, the polar bear. I'm going to look him up, but this is a release or go, which really means it is time to release something. So I'm going to read you from the booklet, the channel, and the description of polar bears as an elemental, and then I'll give you your message. So what I get here is polar bears are elemental beings from the star Polaris. And there's like a masterclass about this, side note, in this channel. They are quite wonderful and silly fae, but also deeply trustworthy and helpful beings. Call on them to help you with finding your heart's desire and light path in this life, for they would love to help you. And Yeshua's message is, it is time to leave a situation which is no longer serving you for your highest good. The situation may be a work-related partnership, a friendship, a lover, a job, or even a place such as a house or office space. The result will be a higher vibration for your everyday life. Though it may be difficult to make this change, it will be worth it. Stay in your heart space and be as compassionate as you can in this situation. You must put yourself first and not put this off any longer. The time is now. So I may have to edit that in the end, but that's what I've got for right now. So for you, Diane, they're saying, yeah, it's time. It is time to release this from your life. You know exactly what it is. And you already know this. You've been thinking about how to do it, the easiest way to do it. They want to bring to mind how to talk to someone through Archangel Gabriel. Of course, I have that video on this channel and on my blog at Soundwaves Heal. And you've heard me talk about it before, Diane. So that is like, you can talk to someone through the airwaves with Archangel Gabriel just by asking Archangel Gabriel, take this message, clean it up, very important part, and deliver it to so-and-so, whoever you're going to say. And then you say all the things you want to say. You can say as crazy as you want. You can cuss them out, whatever you want to do, because Gabriel will clean it up. And then you're done. You say, I'm done. Please, clean it up and deliver it. And then just wait and see what happens. And it will be amazing. And then that will kind of help you figure out how to do it from there. So you can start in that way is what they're saying. Okay. Is there anyone else wants a reading before we do a pick a card? I can do more readings after the pick a card. So the replay or whoever's here, let's do a pick a card. So think right now what it is that you are having a block about or you want to have a message for. And then choose right now 1, 2, or 3. Okay, and let's do 1. All right, so I have to update this card because this one is, you can't really see it that well, but this is the healer, Bon, the tree spirit. Okay, so what you can't see is what we've already corrected, which is the face in the tree, and it's she's really beautiful. It's like, this is a tree spirit. And this card is all about being a healer. So let me look it up in the book and I'll read the book to you. Here we go. Tree spirits are elementals, but are also galactical beings who help you connect to the galaxy. They are light connectors. Like their branches in the sky and their roots underground, they help bridge the gap between the dimensions. Call on them for connections to other beings, personal healing, and clearing of ancestral patterns. Okay, so this one is part of the masterclass that I just did a replay masterclass that I put on this channel for all the tree spirits. And so if you're getting this card, you might want to watch that because that was one of my favorite masterclasses. Just love the tree spirits. Okay, Delphine, I'll get you next. So if you picked one from the pick a card, then this is all about you being a healer. You're a healer. So what do you need to do as a healer? Do you already know that you're a healer? Did you need the confirmation today that you are a healer? Or is it time for you to release something new into your healing? That's what this card is about. So either it's about, hey, you're a healer. Did you know? Did you need that confirmation? Or time to add a new twist or modality or something new that you've been ruminating on or thinking about to your modality already. Or maybe it's time to begin. All right, this will be number 2 if you pick 2, and I'll do some individual cards in a minute. So picking 2. Okay, 2 is yes. I just got this card in the last pick a card I just did. 2 is yes. This is Philemaya. She is a fairy. And she is so cute. So one thing I really tried to do with this deck, there were several things I tried to do with this deck, which is in Kickstarter right now and has just 7 hours and 15 minutes left. But if you would like to pre-order a deck, I would be so grateful. I hope that you'll take advantage of one of my deals in the link for Kickstarter and pre-order a deck or help me out in some way so that I can get these published. I think that you'll really like them. I even have a digital option if I'm not shipping to your country. And that will come first, actually. So, and it also comes with the deck, too. So you get it anyway. So Philemaya, the fairy, says, oh, and another thing was I wanted to make sure they all look multicultural. So, you know, fairies don't really look like people, but if they're going to look like people, then I wanted them to look multicultural. So that was another thing that I did with this deck. All right, and the artist is Shannon Oliver from Dracone Art. So fairies are so much fun. Their joyful and bubbly personalities can almost make you feel a little high on life when they are around. They love to help you as long as you follow what they believe in. So to keep in their good graces, it is important that you are kind to the earth, to animals, to children, and they also love for you to give presents in return for your requests, such as tiny crystals, pieces of chocolate, and even booze in a thimble. So Phelemaya's channel is why. The answer is yes. Does that idea cause a fluttery sensation of fear within you? Open your heart to possibilities of positive outcomes and say yes. Release all that is holding you back from your highest timeline. Take a leap into the future of your positive answer and celebrate your assured success. So if you picked number 2 and you've been thinking about doing something, then the answer is yes, do it, even if it causes a little bit of nervousness to take a giant leap or anything like that, because that is exactly the best thing to do. So sometimes I say taking a risk is the most important thing you can do to further your ascension, to further your light path, because it is so true. Taking that leap, taking that scary leap that you know you should do, but you're just scared to do it, makes so hugest difference. And so that's what this card is about if you picked number 2. Now let's do 3, and then I'll do personal readings. So number 3, if you picked 3, you got Witness the Miracle, Bethazar, the Guardian Gnome. So let's see if I can find this one. Witness the Miracle. Okay. Garden gnomes are guardians of earth energy, plants, and ley lines. They activate, clear, and sometimes even increase the energy on ley lines to conduct very important earthly work. They have a lot of ancient earth knowledge and can often be found in ancient sites. They anchor earth energy and help other elementals to connect to this higher light energy to renew themselves. Oh my gosh, she just gave me such a great idea. Okay, hold on. Okay. Then he says, his name's Bethazar. The miracle you seek is already here, already beginning. You just have to shift your perspective to see it. Surrender the how of how you think it should be done and be open to how it will work out for your highest good. Try a practice of trust and gratitude to anchor it more firmly into your reality. Much is happening behind the scenes that help you and that you might not be aware of. So, what I get for this card, if you picked number 3, okay, is that exactly what you're saying? You're like, you are almost there. You're manifesting. Whatever you're manifesting is like this far away. So you can go ahead, trust in the universe, stop trying to like make it happen. It's so close. The only thing that's stopping it now is you're trying to control it or make it happen by thinking of the way it's got to happen. So render it to the universe, ask them to help, call in the guardian gnomes, ask them to help, and witness the miracle of it happening. Just, it's happening now. I see it now. It's happening, and I'm so grateful and happy, as if it's already happened, is of course the law of attraction way. And to do that, and you'll see a great difference. So, okay, we're going to do cards. And of course, I'm going to say, I need your support in my Kickstarter campaign and would really, really appreciate it if you could pre-order a deck if it calls to you, or take advantage of some of my deals in there. I would just be so grateful. Hi, Delphine. Okay. All right, well, you're next, and whoever else would like a card, just pipe up in the comments. Here we go. Oh, you got Listen, Mudu, the tall elf. So there's so many different kinds of elves. This is what I always call the Lord of the Rings elf, right? Because that's what they are. That's what they remind me of, you know. These beautiful tall elves are healers. They love to work with energy and with sound. This card could indicate your open clairaudience, or point out that by listening, you will manifest an answer to your problems. And Mudu says, do you hear the shifting of the wind and the change that is coming? Your clairaudience is strong. Learn to trust it, use it in different ways, and open it further. Listen and hear the messages coming to you. So this is a card I actually wanted to call Clairaudience. But then I just thought it would be weird to have only one card with Claire in it. So I asked him for another name, and he said, Listen. So then I feel like that, and I feel like that's what it is for you. Listen to your spirit guides, listen to the universe is what I'm getting. It's like they are giving you a message, and it is a beautiful message. It's going to be, which is going to be very heart healing is how I feel it. And all you have to do is give it a little bit of time. So maybe a meditation, silent meditation, or take that time to connect to your spirit guides and hear the message that they really want to give you, Delphine. So it sounds like they just want you to receive it. So I can't wait. You're going to have to tell me what happened, if it's not too personal, later on when it happens. All right. Is there anybody else who wants a reading while I'm here? Okay. I'm going to do one random one for whoever else, because it looks like there's someone else on here. Maybe you're not logged in. So here's the message for you. Compassion, Lorethorli, the tree spirit. Okay. Tree spirit. Let's see if I can find it in my document here. Here we go. Lorethorli. Tree spirits are wise and deeply healing spirits. You're welcome, Delphine. You can lean your back against a tree trunk, and the tree spirit will help to heal you. You can ask the trees around your home to watch over your family and space. They are ancient souls who never die and have seeded many planes and planets. So Lorethorli, that's how you say your name. Lorethorli says, where have you not given enough compassion? Is it for someone in your life, or maybe even yourself? Give yourself the breath of acceptance and compassion so that you may also give it to others. Allow yourself to truly embody compassion regularly. So this is about, let's see. In this case, this is about self-compassion. Like, where have you been giving compassion to others, but not to yourself? Extend that same compassion that you give to others to yourself. So that this was a message for whoever was watching that felt like it might be for them. So, hi, I'm going to give you a message now. Let's see. Okay, yeah, this is your turn. Okay, let's see. And stop. Okay, you got listen. So someone just got this. Was it Delphine? So Mudu, the tall elf. This card is all about. Well, I'll read it again. These beautiful tall elves are healers. They love to work with energy and with sound. This card can indicate your open clairaudience or point out that by listening, you will manifest an answer to your problem. So I feel like this time that's the most important thing. You are looking for an answer to your problems, and your guides are telling you that that you should just listen. That the answer has been told to you a few times. That's what they say. It's like at least twice someone has told you the answer to this problem, but it seems scary or difficult, and so you're hoping maybe there was like another answer. Isn't that so human? Like, I mean, everybody's gone through this. For like, is that really the answer? Like, is there something else I can do instead? Because this thing is really hard. All right, so I'm going to read you the channeled message from Mudu. Do you hear the shifting of the wind and the change that is coming? Your clairaudience is strong. Learn to trust it, use it in different ways, and to open it further. Listen and hear the messages coming to you. Oh, Eugenia is your name. Hello. So what I get is that so sometimes clairaudience, so you do have clairaudience. That's what this card's about. So sometimes clairaudience is in different ways. Could be bells or things that you hear, like literally hear. It could be things like that you see in your brain, like that you read. I think that's what I also consider that clairaudience. It could be that you hear your spirit guides, or it could be that you hear the answer in other ways, meaning that because you have clairaudience, people are like compelled to say this thing to you. So then like twice someone has said to you, or two different people have said to you this message, and that's what's happening here. So that's also clairaudience. It could also be where you hear it on the radio, like you hear radio. I'm so old. Hear it from, Spotify, whatever. You hear like a song and it has words in it that like totally match an answer or something that you're thinking about. That's also clairaudience. So clairaudience shows itself in really different ways, and they're asking you to look and see where you have clairaudience and acknowledge it and work with it, and also that you've already heard the answer that you and so if you don't know what it is, they'll probably tell it to you again, but I bet you can think about it. All right, is there anyone else that would like one? Well, thank you all so much. I really appreciate you coming. Again, I'm going to say my Kickstarter campaign's got just, let's see, 7 hours left to get fully funded. It's all or nothing. So I'd really appreciate your support. Perhaps the deck calls to you and you'd like to order one for yourself. You're welcome. So here's some more cards. These are all different kinds of elementals. They are all different elementals that I've seen and that I know. Some might be new to you. That was the lava mermaid. Let's see if I can show some genie. Crystal Diva. This is a Gwolf. This is the newest elemental that has come to me. And he is a type of giant and I just love this guy. And that was I couldn't fit to, all of them in this deck. I may have to do another one. Fairy Elf. Wood Nymph. These are, they're not, they're not finished editing yet. I go through publishing on about August 10th. So that's why I'm trying to raise all the money before then. So these are it. I wish I'm trying to make it stop on something new. Oh, that was that was the Phoenix. All right, in River Naiad. So I hope that you love these cards as much as I do, and that a pre-order, at least like there's a $22 option of where you can get the digital order where you'll get a GIF or GIF, however you want to say it, like this, that just like runs. I can't make them work on my computer, but they run, and then you just like in this way, and then you just pick one, you take a screenshot, or you just stop it, and that's your card for the day. And then you also get the ebook, and you also get I think that's what the digital one is. And of course, all that comes with the deck as well. What else comes with the deck is an attunement, a liquid Reiki sound healing attunement to the deck itself, so that it will work for you better. And the other levels have other things, like there are 11 and also 22, depending on which package you choose of of shamanic healings, liquid Reiki from different beings from the deck. So all giving you a healing. For instance, Lady Nadia, this river naiad, might give a healing that pertains to this card. So they haven't given them to me yet, but they'll be all a download for you. And if you choose that level, and there's a level with a discount on a session, plus a personal sigil for manifesting, which I normally don't do for people. And there's also like you can get a whole package of exclusive sessions for mentorship. So that's a new thing in there as well. You get some discounted months on my monthly program tag, and there's more. So I hope that you guys will take advantage, or at least get yourself a deck with the first print, because it's going to be awesome. I'm really excited. So thank you all so much. Thanks for your help. I hope that these cards really help you in your spiritual journey, and that the 44 elementals become dear to you as they are to me. So they're very excited to be brought forward, and I'm excited about it too. Thanks so much for coming on, and drop me a comment if you want, and I'll be back to check the comments later, and check out my link for the Kickstarter and share it. If you can't buy it, or you don't feel like you want any more Oracle cards or whatever, you don't use them, you have never used them before, they're also for beginners though, you can just share it for me and see if maybe someone else might be interested. I would really appreciate that. Thanks, and have a great day.